Hey, what's happening, family? How y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Messages in the Madness. I'm your host, Vernon Longhorn Davis. Come on in. Come on in. Have a seat. The doors is open. Come on in. It's 8 o'clock. It's Sunday. Y'all know what we do. For 25, 30 minutes, we get to hang out, talk a little bit, share a little bit, enjoy each other's company. Hey, daughter, good to see you as always. Thank you for stopping in, popping in. Greatly appreciated. If you're lurking out there, make sure you say, hey, hit like, love, share the message. We are greatly appreciate that. I was looking for something over there. Hey, Miss Nanette, how you doing? Yeah, glad to see you. Hey, Annette, good to see you as well. Thank you for stopping in, popping in. We greatly appreciate you as well. So I hope you had a great, wonderful, and fabulous week because guess what? I know I did. I did. Did what I had to do. And we do that. We do what we got to do so that we can do what we want to do, if that makes sense to you. So again, make sure you hit like, love, share the message. We are broadcasting on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. So let's get into it. I know we're gonna have people pop in and drop in, but I got a little bit to say tonight, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going. Tonight's message is called "Change Will Not Argue with Yesterday." That's pretty deep, ain't it? Change, um, yeah, change will not argue with yesterday. Okay, I will check out the lunar eclipse. Okay, tonight's show is not about the whoa, it's me or why did it happen to me vibe. That's not the vibe tonight. Change is inevitable. And I, like many of you, understand that. Change is great when we understand it. And it can be hard to accept when we don't understand the why. Hey, son, good to see you. Hey, baby sis, good to see you as well. Tonight, I'm going to give you a glimpse behind my personal curtain as we take this journey about change. That's what we're talking about, change. Yes, it will be emotionally charged, but I am not upset with any of the situations we will discuss tonight. I'm not upset. I'm not mad. I don't have any of that. Okay. Not that. But I need to talk to y'all about it. Okay. Hey, Miss Marion, good to see you. Family, again, those of y'all just popping in, welcome to Messages in the Madness. Let's talk like we're at the kitchen table and the house just got quiet. Tonight might be the most unapologetically real I've ever been with you. I keep it real every Sunday, but this one I need to share. Understand something. Change, as I said a minute ago, is inevitable. It's going to happen. It has to happen. Nothing stays the same. Change must happen. But some changes are harder to process than others. I sit in this chair and I share with you every week. Tonight, we're going deeper than we've gone before. So understand that. This isn't a highlight reel. This is truth with grace. Remember this line because I'm going to be using it throughout the show tonight. Change will not argue with yesterday. I hope you understand that. It won't debate your memories. Change doesn't. Change doesn't debate your memories, but change will. It'll move your furniture. Yeah, it'll do some furniture moving up around here. I've lived that line. One day I'm doing what I do, showing up, training somebody new, pouring in. The next day, I'm being told I don't have a job. No countdown, no soft landing, no golden parachute, just a sentence that changed my calendar and my confidence in one breath. I was devastated. I was shocked. It hurt. Man, it hurt. It hurt like I'd been shot and I couldn't find the wound. I couldn't figure out where I was shot at. I loved that work. Oh, I loved my job. I put my name and energy on it. And suddenly the thing I loved didn't love me back. And that's real. Then came the call about my grandchild. It didn't feel real. The air left the room and my mind went straight to my children. A father never stops trying to fix it. And there I was, hands open, no tools for the job. I hurt, but I hurt more for my son and my daughter because this is a kind of pain you can't bargain with. And I had been there before. 16 years ago, we lost our granddaughter, Zaria. Grief has a familiar doorbell. When it rings, when it knocks, it has its own little sound to it. I knew the sound the second the phone rang. Back then, I thought time would erase it. It didn't. Time just changed the shape of it. I learned how to carry pain without letting it carry me, and how to say her name out loud so love stays louder than silence, along with a mirror. And then, like grief taking attendance, I got the word about my auntie this week on Wednesday. My second mother, the woman whose house raised half of us. I was out at a comedy show, just trying to laugh for a couple of hours. I wasn't even on stage. I was in the crowd. The room was buzzing, punchlines flying. But after that call, my cousin called me and gave me that news that my Aunt Alice was gone. The laughter sounded far away, and the lights felt too bright. I don't shut down. I didn't shut down. I'm like a duck, cool on the top while my feet are moving 100 miles an hour under the water. I chose to stay present, even with more going on than I'm sharing tonight. Family, I felt the pain ripple across the country because so many of us were raised by that woman, by my Aunt Alice and my Uncle Johnny. They both have gone on to glory now. We slept in her house and put our feet under her table. We didn't just lose a person, we lost place, a place that we called home. We 1319 South 4th Street, Temple, Texas, was all of our permanent addresses at one point in time. But 1319 South 4th Street wasn't just a physical address, it was my Uncle Johnny and my Aunt Alice. On the way back from being with our children, life swerved again. Miss Danette was almost in an accident with a semi on the highway. The driver's side mirror was ripped pretty much off. Another 6 inches to the left, and we're not having this conversation. Not this one. Because, see, that median wall wasn't going to move. Imagine how I felt getting that call. Heart in my throat, praying, mid-sentence, trying to sound calm while my insides were sprinting. When she said, "I'm okay," I could finally breathe. Let me tell you something. Family. Gratitude will make you weak in the knees. Yes, it will. Gratitude will make you weak in the knees. I thank God for inches. And just yesterday, I kind of lost it at dinner. We were celebrating our granddaughter getting her first car. All smiles and pictures. When a call came about a young lady I also called daughter, the message I got hit me in the face like a pool ball on the break. Yeah, one of the little billiard balls. Bow. It shook me because it shook our daughter. See, that young lady I called daughter is tied to my daughter. We didn't know where she was. There was nothing we could do right then. Nothing. I've got other fires. I got other things going on. And in that moment, my cup ran over. My cup runneth over, holding joy and fear at the same table is a skill life will teach you. I had to steady my breathing, tell the truth. Okay, to tell you the truth, how it hit me, it hit me hard, and still show up for that young woman with love and show up for our granddaughter's moment with joy. So pain and praise in the same moment, in the same minute. That's a hell of a juggling act. Here's my truth. Two truths can live in the same house. I could be heartbroken and hopeful. I could be shocked and steady. So can you. I can miss what I lost and honor it by how I live. Acceptance didn't erase the pain. It gave the pain a place to breathe so purpose could speak. Acceptance ain't giving up. It's turning the lights on. It's me saying, this is real. So I can decide what kind of man I'm going to be in the middle of it. Ladies, you have to make that decision too. What kind of woman are you going to be in the middle of it? Terry Jones, good to see you, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, August, good to see you, my brother. Haven't seen you in a little while either. I mean, just wanted to make sure I spoke to you. Jerry, good to see you. Thank you for the help on my book. I really, really, really appreciate that. We're going to talk about that. Change won't argue with yesterday. It will move your furniture, though. Like Bernie Mac says, it's going to be some furniture moving up in here. Hey, Miss Charlotte. We can't fight it, and we can't fight it. Because if we fight it, we add more pain. Or we can face it and add more wisdom. I choose to face it. Some days that looks like strength. If you know me, it looks like strength. Some days it looks like tears, a quiet prayer, a call to somebody who loves me, a walk, a short walk to clear my head. Either way, it looks like telling the truth and taking the next right step, not the wrong step, the next right step. And only you know what the right step is. Only I know what the right step is. But being able to take that step is huge. And hear me plainly. Understand something. Your identity is bigger than your last title. Your last win or your last wound. Your identity is bigger than those. Yeah, Terry, you're right. The Cowboys should have won. When the title change, when your title changes and the checks stop, you find out what's left. And that's where the real you lives. Who am I when the routine I counted on is gone? I'm the same man. I'm a builder. I'm a giver. I'm a voice that shows up to lift people. I don't lose who I am. I lose a place. I brought who I am. That's what I lost. I lost the place, but I brought who I am. Yeah, I said it twice so you can get where I'm coming from. Because see, that line will save your mind. It will. Thanks, Terry, for that. Love is louder than loss. The love we gave doesn't disappear because a season ends or a phone goes silent. Love keeps echoing in how we treat people, how we tell the stories, how we carry the names forward. My aunt's hands are still in my habits. How I fix a plate for somebody, how I fix that plate for them first. Because, see, my auntie taught me kids eat before the adults eat. But the head of the table gets the big piece of chicken. I think that's the reason why I still love chicken breast to this day. Because my Uncle Johnny used to get that big chicken breast or that leg quarter. Yeah. And we get the little chicken wings. How I open a door. How I talk to strangers like they cousins. I don't meet many strangers. I don't. I talk to them like they my cousins. Zaria and Amir's name is still a prayer in my mouth. And my grandchildren's light is my decisions. I'm sorry, their light is in my decisions. I'm reading my notes. Every time I choose kindness over ego, patience over pride, purpose over panic, that's legacy. That's not poetry. That's responsibility. Terry says, my door's always open to you, as you know. Life throws us a curve regularly. You know you have the power to straighten it out when needed to. Thank you very much. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. August says, you are a man always. Yes, I am. Thank you, Miss Ethel. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by tonight. So let me tell you, when the room spins, I grab one simple line like a steering wheel. This is real. I will meet it with grace. I will take the next step. I say it out loud. I say it when the phone rings. I say it when the laughter won't land. Hold that line long enough and you'll feel the road again. And if you missed it, the line is, this is real. My life is real. Your life is real. This is real. I will meet it with grace. I will take the next step. I will not have a pity party. I don't like pity parties because it's usually the only person at your pity party is you. And that ain't no fun because who's going to bring the drinks? I'm too cheap to buy them. So I don't do pity parties. I don't do woe is me. I do why. And once I figure out the why, I keep it moving. So, family, let me leave you with this. And y'all can keep talking to me in the chat. But let me leave you with this. Thank you, Terry. Appreciate that. And Jerry, if you calling me a modern day Job, I greatly appreciate that. I'm honored. God bless you too in that. These last months, I'm sorry, y'all saw me put up a post that said, man, these last 90 days have been rough. These last months took pieces out of me. Job situation without a warning, a grandchild without an answer, my aunt gone without one more story at her table. On the way home from holding our kids, Miss Nanette's mirror gets ripped off by the wall so she can avoid the semi. And I'm thanking God again for inches. Yesterday at dinner, joy and fear tried to sit in the same chair. I don't think you heard me. Yeah, joy and fear try to sit in the same chair. I didn't have the perfect words, but I had the truth. And the truth is, change will not argue with yesterday. It just doesn't. So here's where I'm standing. I can't rewind the tape. I won't barter with the past. I won't. But I can choose who I am in this moment and how I'm going to walk tomorrow. That's what I can do. The title changed, the man didn't. My value didn't leak out with the paycheck. My calling didn't expire with the calendar invite. I'm not asking life to get easier. I'm not. I'm asking God to make me truer, truer to the love I say I live by, truer to the people who count on me, truer to that voice in my chest that says, stand up, son, tell the truth, take one step. Someday, some days, that step is strong and steady. Some days it's a wobble. Either way, it counts. It does. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte said, rely on your friends and family for strength, always there for you. And I thank you, Miss Charlotte. I also know this love is louder than loss. My aunt's hands are still in my habits. As I said, my grandchildren's names are still in my mouth, they're still in my prayers. The grandchild we lost is still a light in the choices I make when nobody's watching. When Annette called and said, I'm okay, gratitude buckled my knees. And I heard that still voice. If I gave you inches, use them. If I gave you inches, use them. And he gave us inches. So I'm going to use them on purpose for a purpose. So Jerry says, God is using you as a beacon of light for us all on how to handle adversity. Well, thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. I got a message before the show tonight from a good friend that said, hey, watch what I read I read your description tonight. Watch what you say tonight. And I heard you loud and clear, my friend. I hope you're okay with how I'm presenting this. Because I'm not mad. I'm not upset. But let me say this. DC Fluffy says, I'm speechless because of all that's been put on your shoulders in the past few weeks and days. It's a lot to take in. Proud of how you're able to stand strong, hang in there, keeping your faith, and know that these storms will pass. So glad you're safe and okay, sis. Okay. Yes, sis, baby sis. I got great support. I got great support. Let me tell you, if you're carrying something heavy tonight, receive this blessing like we're face to face at the door and I'm putting my hand on your shoulder. May you bless what is ending without letting it define you. May you accept what is beginning without demanding all the guarantees. May you remember your identity is bigger than any title, a wound, or win. I want you to, may you find the courage to be present for the people who need you and honest with the people who love you. And may you feel in the quiet after the phone stops ringing that love has not left the room. That's my blessing for you tonight. I'm choosing a simple vow for this week, and you're welcome to borrow it. I will not argue with yesterday. I will honor it. I will not fear tomorrow. I will prepare for it. And today, I will tell the truth and take the next steps. That's it. No grand performance, no perfect plan, just truth and a step. Yeah. Let's see. Y'all talking to me over here. James says, always here anytime you need to talk, brother. I appreciate that, August. Fluffy said that was for big sis, but I am glad you're okay too. Okay. Annette says, thank you for always being there and allowing me in your group. You're always you are family, Annette. Thank you. Um, Miss Annette said thank you. Charlotte says sending love and prayers for you tonight. Well, thank y'all. We appreciate that. But let me close this out. When your chest gets tight and the room tilts, breathe and say it softly. Say this softly. This is real. I will meet it with grace. I will take the next step. You don't have to roar, whisper it and walk. Keep moving. The road will meet your feet every time. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. I'm going to keep showing up here on Sundays, 8 o'clock, cool on the top and feet moving under the water, doing what I do, doing what I know how to do. Love out loud and tell you the truth. If tonight helped you, find your next step, take it. Take that step. If it gave you a name to carry it. If it gave you 1 inch of gratitude, thank God for it, or whatever your higher power is, or the universe, or whatever it is that you believe. Inches have saved more lives than miles. It has. Inches have saved a lot of lives. Change will not argue with yesterday. Neither will I. I'm choosing today. I'm choosing today. I'm choosing today to honor, to accept, to build, to become. And if you're willing, we'll walk it. We'll walk it together on purpose, with peace, one step at a time. Gideon, hey, my brother Gideon, thank you, my friend. Good to see you. And that is our message for the night, y'all. Change will not argue with yesterday. And if you've never heard that phrase before, tonight was as I was writing and I was doing my research, I was like, man, that is so powerful. I will keep that for I will keep that. I will share that because it means so much. So I'm going to share that in the chat with you guys because what it meant, if you did not get it, what it means is change. The past is unchangeable. I don't care what you do, it's unchangeable. You can't change it, it won't change. It just doesn't. So there we go. I love you too, daughter. Thank you, son. He said, good stuff, old man. Thank you. Baby sis says, meaningful words that we all need to hear. Wishing you and everyone an amazing week ahead. Love you. Love you too. You're right, Jerry. Crawl, walk, run. Or how about ignite, drive, thrive? Well, that's my message for tonight, y'all. I thank y'all for stopping in, popping in, being a part of Messages in the Madness. We do this every Sunday at 8 o'clock Central Time. As I say everything, I say it the same way every week. I love you. God loves you. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Take care of them kids. Respect our vets. I am Vernon Longhorn Davis, the host of Messages in the Madness. And until next Sunday, God bless you. $2. I can't see it. There we go.